What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today we're going to look at the best spread passing playbooks in college football 26. I want to focus on the spread style. Yes, air raid can be considered spread passing, but that's a different animal altogether. I want to focus on playbooks that are considered spread by EA that has simply a ton of passing plays that I think you're really going to enjoy. Let's start off with the Northwestern playbook. As you would imagine, with most of these playbooks we're going to look at, it's going to be very gun heavy. It's going to have plenty of 2x2, 3x1, as you see here. I even saw a quads look. You also have plenty of spread looks. When I say you spread, I'm saying any receiver or tight end that's detached from the offensive line. Plenty of options there. We even got an empty formation. You have a handful of pistol formations too. You also got some really interesting single back formations. East tight and east and ace overload. A lot of two tight end love right there. But let's talk about the passing game. I actually want to start off with the play types. And we got 283 total pass plays on top of some RPOs, which again, that you can pass out of these, so we will cover them. So again, we got over 300 plays to go through, but let's go over to the concepts. Let's talk about the quick passing game. Your main focus here is going to be on slant with about 15 plays here. Now, as we all know, got to keep in mind when it comes to concepts in this game, sometimes you'll see duplicated plays and some plays that aren't even in the right spot. But in general, you got plenty of slant and you also got plenty of sticks. So slant and sticks will be your quick game. You go to your medium pass, high water mark, curl, 21 plays here. I'm a big curl fan. Curl flat, any type of curl or a hitch is really good. We also got 11 double moves, which ain't too bad. I don't really consider double move a concept, but they grouped them there. We also have 7 drive. We have 9 mesh plays. That's not bad. We got 7 Salems. We also have 8 shallow cross. We also got 6 slot cross, which is like Y cross in the air raid world. And we got 29 smash, typically your most common medium pass concept in the game, more than what you would ever need there. We got 10 spot if you want to get a little West Coast love thrown into your passing game. And that is it for your medium pass. You go over to your deep pass, we got 19 comebacks, an absolute load of amount when it comes to comeback. But then we got 9 dagger. I'm a big dagger fan. 9 is actually a really high amount for that concept in this game. We also got 6 double posts. We got 20 flood. That is a really high amount for this one. If I'm not mistaken, I think Oregon's got the most amount of flood concepts. We also got 21 or 25 verticals, more than whatever you need, and just a different versions of that. You at least got 2 or 3 guys going deep for you on that one. We also got 9 mills. We also have 12 shot plays, more or less play action or just kind of chucking a deep attacking safeties. We got 8 switch for any of your post wheel / run and shoot guys out there. And we got 5 Y cross. Those work really well with those slot cross we looked at in the medium pass section. You go to play action pass, we got 5 boots and we got 6 slides. And according to the screen game, we got 6 bubbles. And again, some of these are going to be the RPOs we're going to look at here in a minute. We got 10 flanker screens. I'm a big flanker screen guy. Again, it's just really easy ways to get the ball to your top receivers. We got 19 halfback slip screens. That's an absolute bunch. And then we got a couple of mid screens. But let's go over to play type. I want to go to pass. I just want to point out you got 55 play actions. That's a pretty good amount. And if you just need old school screens without the RPOs, you got about 28 of them. And speaking of the RPOs, you come down here, we got 30 of them with 4 reads. We got 12 peaks, and we also got 14 alerts. So a very fun passing attack, a playbook you probably haven't thought of. I highly recommend it. Next up, we have the Memphis spread playbook. This is the Ryan Silverfield offense. Starting off in the gun, we got plenty of 2 tight end looks. Then you get into your 11 personnel, your 3x1s, 2x2s. Then you can really start spreading a defense out with, there's a fun little quads formation. You got some compressed sets. Then you get into some of the real spread looks right there. And it even has a couple of empty formations. You got 1 pistol formation. You even got a Maryland I formation. Really good for your 3rd and 4th and shorts. But let's talk about the passing game. Let's go over to play type. And we have 284 total pass plays to look at on top of 42 RPOs. Let's go back to concepts. Let's go to quick game. And we have a good selection. Notice we have a scat, which you don't see too often in some of these playbooks, but the bulk of your quick game is going to be 12 slants and all this stick right here. You got 12 of those. Again, some of these plays are duplicated amongst the two, so they tend to work really well together. Let's talk about the medium pass game. Notice the deep passes got a little bit more than the mediums, but our high water marks are going to be your curl, 20 plays there. We got 7 double moves. We have 11 drive, a big drive fan. Drive, levels, and shallow cross tend to work really well together. Speaking of, we got, actually, let's talk about mesh next. We got 10 mesh plays. We got 6 Salems. We got 4 shallow crosses. We got 6 slot crosses. That Y cross will go well with this in the deep passing section. And we got 30 smash plays, an absolute boatload. Plenty of high-low fun to be had here. We got 9 spots. That's a pretty good number for that one, too. Then you got a handful of Texas routes. Let's go over to the deep passing game. We got 21 comebacks, a really good collection there. 10 daggers. We also have our next high one is going to be 10 double post. We got 17 floods. We also got a bunch of verticals, 18 to be exact. We also have 12 mills plays. We got 14 shots. And we got 13 switch, a little bit more than what we saw in the Northwestern playbook. And we got 4 wide cross. Again, that kind of goes with those slot crosses. Let's look at the play action concepts. We got 7 boots and 5 slides. So you got a little more play action concepts in this one than in the Northwestern one. Let's go look at the screen game. We got 10 bubbles. We got 13 flanker screens, 13 halfback slip screens, and we got a 1 wide receiver mid screen. Let's go back to play type. Let's go to the passing game. Want to point out play action. You got 51 plays here, not as many as the one in the Northwestern playbook. And you got 20 basic screen plays. Go over to the RPOs. We got 42 of these. We got 5 reads. We got 15 peaks, which is a pretty high amount, but we got 22 alerts, which is typically the most popular type of RPO in the game. Again, so another fun spread playbook that's just got a lot of passing for you to enjoy. Next up, we have the Colorado spread playbook. Maybe my favorite spread playbook in the game, just because it's very old school. It's got plenty like a 4 wide receiver looks and things of that nature. But speaking of, let's talk about the formations. Again, most of your work is going to be in the shotgun. Plenty of just, 11 personnel, offset halfback, 2x1, 2x2, 3x1s, but it's got a ton of spread looks. Everybody detached from the line. You got one, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We get 11. Just a crazy, and technically you can count this one too. It's a 2-back look. So again, it's got plenty of the 4 wide receiver looks, which I'm a big fan of. Again, that's old school spread. Then we got a little bit of pistol. What's cool about this is we do have some pistol run and shoot. So in college football 25, this one was like a run and shoot playbook, but without so many option routes. Well, you can do some 2x2 spread looks, and then you got the 3x1 out of pistol, which I think is pretty neat. And you can also do the same from this one single back formation, single back spread. That's old school run and shoot right there. Again, this one doesn't have as many option routes. It's just more classic run and shoot for those who just don't want to fool with the option routes. We also got a wildcat formation, but let's talk about the passing game. Let's go to play type. Let's go to pass. We also got 284 pass plays to look at there, along with 53 RPOs, a little bit higher than what we saw for those first 2 playbooks. Let's go to the quick game. Your high water marks, 6 Ohio. I actually think that's a high number for that particular concept, but we got 17 slants. 17! Everybody knows slants a pretty popular quick passing concept, but 17's a bunch. But we also got 10 stick to go with it as well. Let's talk about the medium game. So notice this playbook isn't as large as the other ones, but that doesn't mean it's not as bad either. It's got some really great stuff in it. Let's talk about the medium. We got 8 choice, which halfway makes sense because it's got a little bit of run and shoot kind of built into it, but 8's just an okay number. We got 21 curls though. Plenty of curl, flat, hank, however you want to go about using those. We also got, let's see, our next high water mark is going to be, notice they're all really low numbers. We got 7 shallow crosses, we got 8 slot crosses, and we got 23 smash plays. Plenty of the whatever you need right there. The classic smash, corner strike. We also got 11 spots, and we got a couple of Texas routes. But let's talk about the deep game. We got 17 comebacks. We also got 6 daggers. We got 6 divides. Again, this is classic, deep attack type stuff, but this has got a bit of a choice vibe to it from the run and shoot. We also got 8 double posts. We got 11 flood. We got 19 verticals. That's a really good amount. We got a couple of goes. I want to highlight shot plays. We got 13 of those, and we got 7 switches. We also got a couple Y cross again that goes with those slot crosses. Talk about play action. There's not much here. We got a few boots, and we got like 5 slides. It's the screen game that really what makes this playbook special, along with all the 4 wide receiver stuff. But we got a ton of screen plays, 21 bubbles. We got 14 flanker screens. Again, a lot of these RPOs are built into some of these. Halfback slip screens, 22 of them. Get the ball to your halfback, a very easy way to do that. And we got a couple of mid screens. Let's go over to play type. I want to talk about the play action. We got 53 for a playbook that doesn't have as many plays as those other ones. It's got a ton of play action in it. Again, just run, play action, chuck it deep, things of that nature. And we got 40 old school screens. This is your non-RPO screens. And speaking of RPOs, let's go down here. Let's look at all 53 of these RPOs. 11 reads, 13 peaks, and as you would have guessed it, a bunch of RPO alert. Plenty of outs, some bubbles, and this and that, some shock, flanker screens. Just if you need a true spread attack with a ton of RPOs that also has just a bunch of great passing plays built into it, you can't go wrong with this playbook. Next up, we have the Maryland spread playbook. This is the Michael Oxley offense. He's no longer coach there, but it doesn't mean you can't use this playbook and have some fun with it. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you what's really cool about its formations. This has the highest amount of 11 personnel formations in the entire game. I think it's like 23 of these formations are nothing but 11 personnel. So let's just quickly go to personnel. I'll just point that out to you. Notice we got like 101. We got 10 personnel, but your entire play, like 95% of it, is all this 11 personnel stuff. Just an absolute boatload. So again, the bulk of your work's going to come from the shotgun. As you can tell here, plenty of spread looks along with an empty formation if you need it. We got a little bit of pistol as well. We got a handful there, and that's kind of it. It's pretty much just mostly gun with a little bit of pistol. Let's talk about the passing game though. We got 288 pass plays to go along with about 37 RPOs. Let's talk about the quick game. We have our high water marks. As usual, it's going to be 23 slant. 23. That's a crazy high amount. We also have a few spacing. Actually, 3 is kind of a high amount for that. But we also have 15 sticks as well. So slant and stick are going to be your go-tos. We also got, when it comes to the medium, we have 21 curl plays. Not bad. We also have 7 double moves. We have, what's another high water mark? We got 9 mesh plays. We also have 6 shallow cross. We got 7 slot cross and 29 smash. More than what you would ever need for your high-low. Then we also got 10 spot plays. And we got a couple of Texas routes. Let's talk about the deep game. Got a little bit more here. We got 17 comebacks, 9 daggers. We also have 7 double post. We got 19 flood. That's a really good amount for it. We got 22 verticals. 8 meals. That's pretty good there. We also got 12 shot plays, 9 switch for the wheel post combo, and we also got 7 Y cross that will complement that slot cross we looked at earlier. Let's talk about the play action game. When it comes to actual concepts, we got 4 boots, but 10 slide. That's a really high amount of what we've seen so far. And when it comes to your screen game, we got 4 bubbles, we got 11 flankers, we got 12 halfback slip screens, and we got 7 wide receiver mid screens, by far the highest amount we've seen up to this point. Let's talk about more play types. I want to go to pass. I want to talk about play action. 49 play action plays. Again, that's probably more than what you would ever need for this type of offense. And we got 31 basic screenplays. But let's talk about the RPOs. We got 37 of them. We got 6 reads, 15 peaks. That's a pretty good amount for it. And 16 alerts. A lot of times these playbooks have way more alert than anything else, but this one has an equal amount. So if you like that equal amount situation there, well, there you go. This may be the playbook for you. But again, just another fun spread playbook that's got a lot of really cool passing plays in it. Last but not least, we have the Pitt spread playbook. Maybe the best spread passing playbook in the game, at least in terms it has just an absolute boatload. It also has the most amount in terms of percentage compared to the rest of the playbook. Again, it's a passing friendly system. Let's look at the formations. Plenty of shotgun, a lot of one back 11 personnel. You can also spread them out if you need to. It's got just a little bit of the 10 personnel if you need it, but it's mostly 11 personnel based. But it's got some 4 wide looks as well if you need it. We've got some empty formations. Actually got the most amount of what we've seen so far. We got an I formation and we got a wildcat formation. So again, the bulk of your work is going to be from the shotgun. But let's talk about the passing game. 298 passing plays along with 35 RPOs. Let's go to concepts. Let's talk about our quick game. Notice we got a good selection to choose from here, but our high water marks are going to be 12 slant, 5 spacing, and we got 10 stick plays. Again, slant and stick tend to go well together. Let's talk about the medium. Notice we got more medium than deep pass. I think that's the first we've seen of that for this video. Let's talk about the mediums. We got 12 choice. So this technically isn't a concept. It's just any type of play with an option route built into it. But 12 is the highest amount I think we've seen so far. We got 11 curls. We have 7 double moves. We got 11 drive plays. We also have 10 mesh. That's a good amount there. We got 8 Salems. We also have 7 shallow cross. So shallow cross, driving levels, again, they go well together. 11 slot cross. I'm a big slot cross guy. Slot/Y cross work really well in this game. And 29 smash plays. High low, hit him to the left, hit him in the right. Attack those corners as best you can. Then we got 13 spots, which is a high amount as well. So let's talk about the deep passing game. We got 12 comebacks. We also have, what's our next high one? 22 flood. Really high amount. I love flood. It just makes complete sense to use it. Again, man beater on one side with a zone attack on the other. We got 21 verticals. We also have 6 meals. We got 6 Portlands, 21 shot plays. By far the highest amount we have seen so far. Hit them deep as best you can. Again, some of this is going to be some play action, others not so much. We also got 10 switch, more ways to attack deep with the post wheel combo, and we got a couple of those Y crosses. Let's talk about the play action. Concept-wise, we got 4 boots and 4 slides. You look at the screen game, we got 11 bubbles. We got 12 flankers. Notice some of those are those RPOs built in there. Got some motion built into them as well. We got 20 halfback slip screens. I'm a big fan of this concept. And then we got 3 wide receiver mid screens. Let's go over to play type. Let's go to pass. I want to point out it's got 48 actual play action plays that will go well with some of those RPOs we looked at earlier. Then we got screens, 30 screens. These are your old school screens. And then on top of that, you go to your RPOs. We got 35 of them. 4 reads, 16 peak, a really high amount. But notice some of these can be considered alert outs and things of that nature, like that RPO buck alert out. I'm sure it will be like over here. Speaking of, we got 15 RPO alerts. So a good collection of RPOs, but I think the main reason why you pick this playbook is because of this stuff right here. All the fun, medium, and deep. I mean, yes, it's got some decent play action, but the medium section is absolutely incredible. As about as good as you can get. It just kind of depends on which concepts you like. But again, this one has simply the most amount with the highest percentage of pass plays compared to the rest of the playbook. I think you can't go wrong with it, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it as well. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.